Okay, so quickly we try to make this recording. We have lots of things we want to say to you, and we'll speak when we can. People still interfere and try to harass about the harlot that they keep trying to put in my place. It's nothing, okay? Because it all it does is suck and take, like the men with it. Okay, so we're going to tell you that too. Now we're going to talk a little bit about. Everybody knows that the Philistines. Okay, the Philistines. Everybody knows the story of Samson and Delilah. Okay, so the Palestinians that call themselves that, they're actually the Philistines. Okay, and they originated from another place. They came, they just said, and their inhabitants, they're small in number. Okay, they were small. There wasn't that many left. And so basically, we want to let you know that too. And what happened was, we told you that you see that the bad USA people in Nazi Germany, they were trying to set up and the Catholics were trying to set up a Catholic state in our home. It's just something happened to the Philistines, Palestinians that are actually the Philistines. They mixed with other people. They just sit and actually, what we told you, part of what happened was when they came in and asked us for help, because they let some people, we gave them an airport. They let some people in that were taken over. Like you see the people trying to take over our things, the same nigger people. It's the nigger people that try to take other people's things and covet. Okay, we have laws and rules and a contract with our God. Okay, so we know the fraternity. So please hold on, everybody with us. Everybody with us will make it. God said. Okay, and we're to do a certain thing in our Tanakh, in our Torah. It tells us what to do about these people. That if they act a certain way, then obviously they're not the original people. They're not the real people. So we have to do a certain way. We saw people in there that came from other places. Bubby, Golden, um, Auntie Hima, Nasika, Bubby, Golden Meir were still alive. It was like, where do those people come from? They're not California surfer, blonde hair, blue eyed type from the California area. That said he was Palestinian. Well, you're not. We don't think you're Palestinian. When did you get here? Mr. Three would tell you that too. So they had a problem when we let them have an airport. They wanted to have tourism, and they let all these people in, and the people started trying to take over. So they're already small in number to begin with anyway. As I said. So we just wanted to tell you basically that's it. So that was a problem that they had. Now God told me that the man that we talked to you about today, he gave us a threat. He was going to try to take our things, basically. That is, when we were little kids, and there was a police cone there where he had threatened me and my brothers when we were little kids. Because so he was going to try to kill us and try to take our things. He knew that he was wrong. God said he was wrong. But so we just wanted to let you know that too. And so he knew that he should not have done that. They just said, and he had something to poisoning me with the sulfuric acid. And so they just said, and that's why that day when I saw him, and everybody told me what actually happened, what I had, the poison that I had. My beloved feet, and our family told me that what the poison was that had been given to me. And I told everybody, and he came to where I was standing, and he started crying. They just said, so that's because he has something to do with that. They just said, they're going to try to take our things. And you saw the people, all these whore people, all these whore women, they're nothing. And the people with them, they're nothing. But we go by our Tanakh and Torah and the laws and the books of our God left us as our annals of the kings and the things for our record books. So we don't that's those people. They were small in number, and they some of them mixed. And they shouldn't have. It's just said, like when they let the people in, they mix and other things happen. So that's what happened to them. And then you saw that the criminal people, how they come and try to take other people's things. They got in there and they tried to kill them and take their stuff. So where they were. So that's what happened to them. And so we just want to let you know that too. Not us. It wasn't us that did that. It was the bad people they let in. So we told you that. And they thought bad people were going to try to spill over into where we were. Another person tried to take things. You see what they tried to do. The Nazis and the bad USA people trying to take the Nazis and the bad USA people, minus our people, the bad USA people. Because our people aren't bad. They try to get our people over there and try to give them a green card and try to do stuff and take their things. During the kidnap abduction, Bruno Mars and the rest of the kidnappers, they had a really good thing going where they give somebody a green card and then kill them and take their things. And move into their stuff. That's what they said. That's what they said to me. I didn't die during the kidnapping. My beloved I didn't die. So we could tell you the things that the kidnappers thought that they could get away with. At one point, the kidnappers were crying because they called us Teflon. Because God said that we would be able to. When our relative was shot in the back of one of our Rothschild's family, making house, one of our relatives. He was God told us to have this thing, and that we would make it. And we would beat the people that tried to hurt us. So we just want to say that too. And again. So now we're telling you about these people. We know, like when I first was rescued and brought back over into our home over here. Here go the bed. They say people, we want to search for Noah's Ark. I said, I already know where Noah's Ark is. You're not going anyplace. It's in Arab. I said, Turkey. It's in Mount Ararat. That's where it's settled. Okay, and then all these other stuff they want to look at. You're not getting in here and doing things that stays there. That's basically said. We know where Noah's grandchildren settled. Both sides of Cyprus, north and south. We know where they are. We know where Cain's children are. The Druzes. So all these things. Okay, so we're telling you what happened to the Philistines. Okay, basically, and so and how they are the ones that the Palestinian territories, some of them, but but it's not that many because there weren't that many. And they, the bad people attacking us, were trying to re-people them and trying to take their things. That's why our God gave us a formula to do it a certain way, so we'll be able to tell who was real and who wasn't. God said the people that are attacking us are the fake people. He said, and high archangel is the father, so God told us the same thing too. We're different that too. The devil's people, that are attacking us. We're different that too. Because the devil made babies, basically, and he did things, and so it's not going to ever go backwards. It's going to go into the future where we live for eternity, and our resurrection is going to come, and our people who are going to come back in resurrection and live for eternity too. We're all still because God loves us live for eternity. Me and my brothers keep serving our people, and the beautiful animals, because they have their part, they live for eternity too. They do what they're supposed to do, and our kingdom lasts forever, never destroyed, never just for people. And our people hurt, come back in resurrection, they live for eternity too. Like we're sealed. I was thinking about that today when I said, these people are so bad, they did stuff to people. People are going to come back and look at them. I know the bad people don't want to see what they did to people just because they wanted their things and did stuff to people, not for self-defense or not, it was an accident or, it's wicked people you see them doing things. Yeah, you see all those things they did to people. Then the people say goodbye to them to live for eternity and that they hurt, and we'll go into the future, and the bad people go away for eternity, so we just want to do it again too. Okay, so now, I just want to explain that to you, these few things. We'll talk to you more about other things, but basically that's it for right now. And so our kingdom, last forever and destroyed. So we have a very beautiful, very large kingdom, and we are still beloved God love. Just hold on, because you will see that we live for eternity. All of us, the people, me and my beloved, keep us at their feet. All our beloved families, the people, and the beautiful families of the kingdom that have their part, they live for eternity, and our kingdom, last forever and destroyed. So never for the people, and our people will come back, and they eternity too. Now, I'm going to tell you that I was told when my love when I was kidnapped, and when that happened, and I had to go away from the center, everything fell apart. That's why I was talking to everybody. I said, we get along, okay, everybody? Because we told you that certain things are happening because certain people aren't around, they're gone. So they left a long time ago. So, basically, so we're just letting you, we're telling you what happened, what the bad people do to us. The bad people do to us all, basically. Things. Our things are sealed by our blood, because God, non-transferable. Our things non-transferable. Our kingdom non-transferable. Live for eternity, and we're the kingdom of our Lord's kingdom. That's forever. We're straight of people, we're just for people, and our people, our family, beloved our family members, our beloved our family members of our Lord's kingdom. That's forever. We're straight. So just want to hear that too, because the bad people try to take us, to take our things and try to kill us and everything, and that was wrong. Coveters. And we don't have a coveters. Nobody with us covets, because I said, and we don't tell lies, and we have our books, and God chose us. God chose me, my beloved, to keep our children to read. God made this kingdom very large, and the most largest kingdom there ever was and ever will be, and lasts for eternity. And God made it just for us. Made it for me and my beloved, to keep our read, our beloved, our family, and kids to the people, and we live for eternity for the kingdom. We just try that too, and all those beautiful things. I hope you hear me. Anyway, so we just wanted to say that to you too. We'll talk to you more about other things, but we know that this is real, and it doesn't go backwards, and everybody's quite glad, and everybody knows that this is the future, and we go into the future, live for eternity, and the bad people go away. They would be attacking like that and trying to take our things if they didn't believe us. So we just want to take you. So we're going to let you know what happened to the Philistines. I'm a Nazir. Okay, I'm a Nazir by birth. Like Samson was a Nazir by birth. Everybody knows nobody would take a Delilah. Everybody saw that, all right? So nobody would do that. He said and Delilah was Philistine, right? Okay, so she was really quite bad. So he said, and nobody would do anything like that. We don't mix. We serve our own. They said, and she did a bad thing, trying to do things. Everybody saw the movie. Everyone knows shortly, briefly about the story. But I'm a Nazir by birth. It's a Sid, and my birth mother, she didn't eat any grapes or any grape products, and she, of course she didn't drink wine. It's a Sid, and so I don't drink. It's a Sid, and it's for forever and ever that I'm a Nazir. It's a vow my birth mother took. And she was a royal, and that's what I am. I'm a royal, and I'm a Nazir. And so we just want to tell you that. And so every story of Samson, nobody would ever do that. We learn by the things that God left us as records. So basically, we just wanted to tell you that too. So we know that all these women are worse than Delilah, trying to do things like Attila the Hun sluts that try to do things to people. It's just that they're pimp men, because I'll always hear a bunch of pimps and whores, trying to come after us, trying to do things. It's just that, and it's really disgusting because they're nothing. The angel said they're worthless, and what comes from their behind is just as worthless. It's just that, so and all they want to do is try to hurt us for their government, to try to kill us, try to take our things. It's just that, so we want to let you know that too. We told you again, the Palestinians, the Philistines, came to us small in number, very small. They came to us and asked us for help. Me and my beloved husband, they said, "You're our king and queen. Help us. We need some help." And we showed you this. They had let people in, and we told you what happened. The people were eating them. They said, and also the sticker song. We tried to make a sticker song. They said so to show you, and they were just farmers, and so we're just trying to show you. The sticker song, because this is how I was being my beloved kids keep my subjects of eating. I said, we can put stickers up and scare people, we're little kids. Baby, they say to us, babies, it may work for a little while, but, like, don't go back there. We do stuff like that. Put stickers up. That's the sticker song. That's what it's about. So, okay, so we just wanted to tell you that. Okay, so now time to careful, save the Lord, because we know that it goes forward. I was talking to everybody because we all get along, and we know that we live for eternity. Basically, and we know that it goes into we go into the future. And basically, so and me and my beloved King Moshe David, we're king and queen that God chose, and our beloved royal family of a very beautiful large kingdom. We're king and queen of Israel, and of Russia, and Turkey, and Persia, and China, and India, Japan, Greece, king and queen region, and all the king and queen of Switzerland, and all the beautiful things of Azerbaijan, the things that God gave us. This is solidified, and it's solid, and it's a kingdom like an ark. So we try to explain it to you too. So it said, and we live for eternity, and last for eternity. And how our relatives in Saudi Arabia, our royal family, said, Mosaic law is forever. They said that, and the law states that we live for eternity too, and our law is forever and ever. Okay, so now I'm trying to we'll talk to you as soon as we can. As soon as we can, we'll talk to you. Okay, everybody, we love y'all very much, and we know, people see me and my brothers, little kids, and they see me with all these guards and all these the strong people around everything. Sometimes they get a glimpse of it now, but we're grown now. But we're just saying that they knew that we got along. It's just it, and they saw all these beautiful things, and we're like shining up everything and making it clean, because we know that we live for eternity, and preparing for eternity to live forever. And the bad people saw it, and they coveted, and they tried to take our things, because they did too. The bad people, they saw places that they could get into and do things, and they tried to hurt, try to take our things. So that's what actually happened. And they still keep trying to do stuff like that, because they're really terrible people, because they're gross. And they do, this man is way over there, he's trying to interfere with what I'm saying. It's not correct what they do. All they do is terrible things. And the future's not eternity with terrible things being done to people. We live for eternity, and we'll be quite happy, as God intended. I believe God's got alone. And so now we talk to you as soon as we can, and try to be careful, we'll talk to you as soon as we can. It's going to be Shabbat and Pesach Sheni too. So CHAG SAMAECH and Shabbat Shalom when it arrives.